Hey folks, this is Vince with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to quickly check out Storybook of Tactics. This is a game that's coming to Steam on November 6th, 2024. The developer gave me an early copy of the game, so what you're looking at may or may not be reflective of the finished product. There is a demo though, so if you like what you see, you can check out the demo and play it before it actually releases. This is a sponsored video, so I'm not going to review this game, but I will play it. And if you like what you see, like I said, there is a demo. So what is Storybook of Tactics all about? Well, it is a rogue light auto battler with deck building elements. Survive all the story chapters, upgrade unit cards, and experiment with dozens of builds while acquiring game-changing powers and powerful items. Let's jump into the game now and see what it looks like. And here we are at the main menu. Let's go ahead and check out the options menu real quick. There's music, sound sliders, language, quality, resolution, full screen, VSync, and a reset your progress button down here in case you want to start over from scratch. Like I said, there is progression in this game. You'll be earning these scrolls, and you'll be using these scrolls to unlock things for your future runs. You can also see a library of things that you've unlocked so far. Like there's this items button, for example, and you'll see the different cards and items and all that you'll be unlocking over time. So I'm not going to jump too much into that. I don't want to spoil too much. So let's just go ahead and start a new game and show you what this game is all about. So we're just going to go ahead and hit start. There is a dangerous and deadly tab over here, which I'm a casual player, so we'll keep it on standard for right now. And you'll be able to choose a character, but like I said, you'll be able to unlock more over time via these scrolls. For example, there's this mage workman, or this barbarian, the warrior from the deep, almost revived, the would-be assassin. And as you can see, they each have different abilities and skills, that kind of thing, as you would expect from a roguelite. So let's go ahead, hit start with the wannabe pirate, which is what we have available to us. And it shouldn't take too long to generate the map. And like in Slay the Spire and other games, you'll be choosing your path as you go, encountering battles and shops and different events that will help you level up your character. So let's go ahead and there's combat, and there's different rewards. It says the main reward for this one is a gold card, so it's a way of earning money, whereas this one is an experience card, which helps you to level up. And leveling up is super important because that determines how many units that you can field at one time. Like I said, this is an auto battler. So we'll go ahead and jump up to the experience reward one. And with the 5 gold that we have available to us, we'll be able to spend the money to buy our starting units. So, for example, this zombie costs 1 on the upper left. This wild beast costs 1. We could buy all 5 if we want to. The question is, do we want to? Is it worth doing that? If we take a look here, we've got beasts, and there's already a 1 above it, and that's because our character has an inherent ability already, which gives us a bonus to beasts. We start with 1 beast already, and like an auto battler, the more you have of a particular category, the better you get, like the more buffs you receive. So for example, if you have 2 beasts, receive 20% bonus damage attack if health drops below 50%. If you have 2 assassins, 15% critical hit chance, 20% additional critical damage, and so on. So the more you have of something, it looks like from an even number standpoint, the better. Although it says here storms 2, 3, and 4, you get bonuses. 2, 4, 6, 8 for the humans. Assassins 2, 4, 6. So I'm just sort of eyeballing this, trying to figure out what I want. I think we want the wild beast to sort of get that extra beast bonus right away. So I'm definitely going to buy that one. And keep in mind, we can only field so many units at one time, depending on our current level. Our level is in the upper left-hand corner here. As we level up, we'll be able to field more units at one time. So we have that beast thing. Let's go ahead and maybe get a ranged unit in there. The question is, which one do I want to take? Sea creatures, lancers, protector, elementals, mage, renewer. Okay. I don't know. I mean, there's a lancer and a lancer category here that kind of jive. I could spend 2 gold just to refresh all of this. I think I'm going to take these temporarily and then probably replace them out with other things. So let's just stick with that. and we'll close this out like so. And it says to pick 2 units. So I could do one of 2 things here. If I right-click on it, or if I right-click on it, it'll bring up their stats and their different icons. And right now, I've got 1 beast already, because my wannabe pirate, if you look on his little tooltip, it says +1 beasts in the upper right. So I probably want to field this guy. And that gives me the 2 beast bonus already. But the problem is, these ones aren't really going to push me over. Like, this guy has, looks like the daggers and the storms. So maybe I should have bought someone with the daggers and the storm ability. Let's go back to the shop if it's even possible. I don't know if it's even possible at this point. It is. There's the daggers. You know, let's go ahead and buy the adventurer temporarily. And we'll go ahead and put this guy back, and we'll put this guy down. And now we've got, it looks like, actually worked out pretty well. We've got 2 assassin icons, we've got 2 of these storm icons, and 2 of these beast icons, which is pretty good, all things considered. Every 9 seconds, the storms gives a 30 value shield, lasts 4 seconds. And then the assassins has that critical hit chance thing. So let's go ahead and hit start. I'll keep in mind each like card or unit has different abilities. Like the assassin, I believe, can like I don't know, smoke behind somebody or replace somebody. I don't know all of the abilities yet. So I just received some XP, and I think we're just going to continue that. Jump down to there. So we're already, it looks like, what, is that level 3 already? Okay, that's quick. So now how many can we field? We can field a total of 3 units. And the question is, what can we add? Is there maybe one with a helmet symbol that we can add? The humans. I don't think this one is, yeah, so neither of these have that. So maybe we check for someone with that human symbol. I don't see anything like that, unfortunately. We could refresh this row if we wanted to. I don't think it's that big of a deal so far. I see 2 bows. Another thing I didn't mention yet is that you can actually combine 3 of the same level card to level it up. As you can see in the upper right of this scaly spearman, it says 1 star, which means that we already have 1 unit that's 1 star. So if we pick up this guy and then find another one exactly the same 1 star, we can combine all 3 cards and make him a 2-star unit. So just for fun, I'm going to pick up that one just to have him in reserve. And you can see there's 2 of them now on my row. If I can find another one like him, I can level him up to a 2-star unit. So that's kind of cool. So the question is, do I want anyone else, or do I just throw someone out there temporarily? And yeah, I really don't know. I'm going to buy... I like archers because, yeah, let's go with animal here just to throw them out there, and another animal. Okay, that's another set of 2-star or 1-star units. If we can get a 3rd animal, which I don't think there's one out here, no, that would be advantageous. But for right now, I think we'll just throw someone. None of these guys have that human tag. So we'll go ahead and throw animal out here just to sort of do some range damage. And we'll hit start. All right, not terrible. Pretty simple. It gets a lot harder, obviously, but... Okay, collect the reward. We got more experience, and this is exactly what we want in order to field more units. So all we have is this encounter combat veteran. A battle veteran can share his experience or teach you a lesson. Are you in? Let's go ahead and jump down there. So we can spin if we want to. I don't think it matters, but I'm gonna go ahead and spin right. And, ooh, that was close. I got some experience out of it, which is good. And collect the reward. Golden Touch. You earn 10 gold. All right, I'm not going to complain about that. There's combat. I get a unit card, or I can go down and get more experience. I think if I get more experience here, I could avoid this. Well, this is a power card. It's an elite battle. Or I can go down here. Yeah, let's go down here. because I want to avoid elite battles. I mean, I don't think I'm strong enough yet. So there's lava elementalists, there's sea archers, bone warriors. I could refresh this. I've got money. I want to try and get units that I already have. So, or a human tag. I don't see that. So I'm going to go ahead and refresh this. Knight of the Deep, there's Bone Shaman, Bone Shooter, Fish. There's a lot of units, so sometimes you're just not going to get what you need. Now, I could focus on units that have these. So I could buy one of these and hope. Let's just refresh one more time. And yeah, it's like playing... it's like playing roulette. You never know what you're going to get whenever you do that. I do not see a human tag. I don't see what I'm looking for. That's kind of unfortunate, but that's okay. We can hold off on buying anything. Now, part of me wants to buy like these elemental runes, for example. I'm tempted to buy both of these so I can buy a third one at some point in the future, but I don't want to spread myself too thin. I'm going to go ahead and just close that out and save it for next time. I can do up to 5 units. I'm going to put down one of these guys and this zombie. And now I've got a set of Lancers. 5 additional armor and magic resistance, 5 additional ability power. So that's not terrible. We've got 3 beasts. We need 4 beasts in order to make use of that 4 ability. But for right now, I think this is going to be more than sufficient. They do have this elemental bonus over here. Each 4-second elementals receive 5 ability power and damage attack. So I'm going to go ahead and hit start. Hope for the best. Now, if one of your units die during a battle like that, they're not lost. As long as the rest of your units finish the battle and win, it doesn't matter, as far as I can tell. Okay, so let's go ahead and move down to combat here. And do we get something we like? Battle Lizard. There's another beast that costs 2... This one has, I think this Battle Lizard is huge. I'm going to go ahead and buy that one. Because it has a lot of symbols we want. And unfortunately, I still don't see that human tag. And I don't see anything... Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and refresh this. Lich. There's another animal. So if we buy that, it should, in theory, upgrade our existing animal. So if we click on this, you'll see a bunch of sparkly things just happen. We now have a 2-star animal on the field there. Okay. We also have 2 of these 1-star Scaly Spearmen. I'm going to go ahead and click on that one, and you'll see a bunch of sparkly stuff happen. There we go. Now we have a 2-star of that. And still looking for like a human tag. I don't see it. Let's go ahead and refresh one more time. Bone Warrior, Bone Shooter. There's an old soldier, but there's also this crazy wizard. Unfortunately, like, none of them have, like, symbols I'm looking for. I'm tempted just to get rid of this human tag thing and focus on maybe the Sea Archer, because sea creatures, for example, we need... Yeah, let's go ahead and buy that one. And there's a Bone Shooter. I'm going to go ahead and buy that one. And let's just close that out. So let's rethink our current thing. We've got the max, but we have like 1 human. Can we get rid of this? If we get rid of this adventurer, what happens? Ooh, we lose a lot of things if we do that. Maybe we leave him in. This zombie isn't... That's a Lancer unit. Can we add something that's a bit more oomphy? If we get rid of the zombie and add this one, what happens? Okay, we lose the archers. Okay, so we've got a 4 beasts there. If health, receive 40% bonus damage attack if health drops below 50%. I kind of like that. I'm trying really hard to focus on a lot of different things, but you really should focus on 1 or 2 things, I think. And the 3 assassin, it doesn't really mean anything. If we get rid of this guy and maybe put this... that's a sea creature and archer thing. That's going to actually bump us up, right? Okay, so now we've got sea creatures, resistance for 1 second every 7 seconds. We've got archer bonus. We've got assassins. We've got beasts. I think this is a good setup here with what we've got. But again, we can always change that in the next battle if we want to. We'll go ahead and hit start. All right, that was close. There was a lot of moving around in that battle. Okay, chapter 5 completed. And looks like we get to choose something here. Golden Touch, you earn 10 gold. You get 6 free units, shop refreshes, and you get a 2-star. Let's just go with the 2-star unit, because why not? We might get lucky and get something good. So let's go ahead and do Healing Druid. I don't have any damage, so we'll move down to this encounter. Is that wise to do that? Okay, let's go ahead and do that. That's fine. Okay, let's go ahead and spin to the right. We got some free refreshes. Not bad. And I think you can see where we're going with this. Just continuously do battles, gain more experience, field more units, and find synergies that make your team more powerful. And again, you'll be able to choose different spots along the way, depending on your current needs. You'll be earning more scrolls and using those scrolls to unlock more things for future runs. So again, that was Storybook of Tactics. Try out the demo if this at all interests you. And like I said, the game will be releasing in about a month's time as the date and time of this recording. By the time this goes live, it'll be much closer to the actual release date. Well, this is Vince. Thanks for watching. I'll catch y'all next time. Take care.